Uh, so basically what substitution is like if you have like a system, a variable, like you have 2x minus 5y equals 1, for example. You have a system of equations, and you have like 3x minus y equals 8. So the idea in substitution is like you want to focus on one variable, and you express it in terms of the other variable, and you substitute it into the other equation. So I think it will make more sense if I use an example. So the idea is you have like two variables and two equations. Like what we can do here is we can take a look at this second equation. We have 3x minus y equals 8. Then if we were to add y to both sides and subtract 8 from both sides, we'd get y is equal to 3x minus 8. So you have y equals 3x minus 8. We just added y to both sides and we subtracted 8 from both sides. And the reason we would want to do this is we can like replace this y with like this y. And if we were to make that substitution, we would have 2x, we still have the 2x, minus 5 times, and then you replace y with this expression here. So you would say 3x minus 8, and then you would know that this has to equal 1. And now you're left with like a one variable, one equation, equation in this case. And we know how to solve this because we can, as always, we can just isolate the variable. Like that's the general strategy. So again, you have 2x. And then for this part, you can do the distributive property. You have negative 5 times 3x is minus 15x. And you have negative 5 times negative 8 is plus 40. And this is to equal 1. And if you were to simplify like this left side over here, 2x minus 15x is negative 13x. And you still have the plus 40. So if you subtracted 40 on both sides, you do 1 minus 40. You get negative 39 equals negative 13x. So you get x is 3. You divide by negative 13 on both sides. And now once you have x equals 3, you can like substitute it back into this equation, right? Like you got y equals 3x minus 8. It turns out you don't have to substitute it into there. You can also like substitute it into this equation or this equation. It doesn't matter. You should all get the same answer no matter which equation you substituted in. But like substituting it into this equation here is going to be like easier because yeah. So if we were to substitute x equals 3 into that equation, we would have like y is 3 times 2 because we found x is 3. So 3 times 3 minus 8. So you get y is equal to 1. So that's our solution. X equals 3, y equals 1. And if you want to like check your work, like maybe you're not like confident, maybe you made a computation error or you're not sure if you did it right, like you can always verify your solutions x equals 3, y equals 1 by plugging them back into the system of equations, and it should satisfy the equations. If it does, then that means you did it right. And if it doesn't, it probably means you might have made some computational error some point along the process.